Here, step into my office.
Okay.
Welcome to Loco Taco. Today is a very hard-hitting segment with none other school board candidate Bailey Brookes. Bailey, you ready for this?
I am so ready for it, James.
Because I can guarantee this may or may not be harder than anything you'd ever have to face as a school board member.
Oh, I've been preparing for this one.
What prompted this pursuit?
Well, being a mom of 2 little girls and always being involved in schools, and I was writing emails, going to board meetings, trying to connect with the board to figure out what was going on during the COVID pandemic. And I was feeling like I wasn't getting through to anybody, and I wasn't being listened to. And not being heard is a horrible feeling. So I struggled internally for like a year thinking, should I run for school board? Is this crazy? But then I realized if it was on my heart that much, then it meant that I should do it.
In politics and in public figure areas, you have to value those short pockets more often, I feel like, than not. Like, you don't get to have a phone call with everybody and explain an entire situation.
No, and even some things are explained. When I hear the same explanation over and over and nobody will like truly answer the question, then it just leaves me more curious as to why are they not answering my question.
Right.
And I dig deeper, and usually I can come to my own answer to the question I had asked. I've read every single public comment in the last 3 years, all the school board meetings that have happened, any article that was ever published in reference to the school board or schools in our area in general. So, and stats and things like that. I've also spoken to families. Like, I feel like if I have concerns, I can't be the only parent that has this feeling.
Yeah.
So I talk to friends, I talk to groups, people I go to church with, people I work with. And I just want our public schools to not feel like, oh, it's the last choice. I want it to be the first choice.
Yeah.
I fully believe in public schools. Should have a great education without having to pay for it. Everything about school is changing, how kids are taught. Maybe sitting in the desk all day is not the way to go. We have the whole online, all of that stuff. Homeschooling is more accessible. We have a ton of schools in our valley. We're a small valley, and we have 13 schools families can choose from.
A lot of those schools have different strengths,
Exactly.
It's kind of like Mexican food in our valley, all of them are great for different reasons.
Sure.
So when you run for, when you get involved in a position like this, do you have to have gone to school yourself?
I would think so. I think you have to have an understanding of the school system to some degree.
What kind of prerequisites does a position like this have?
Well, there really isn't one per se, but I would hope you'd understand how the school works, understand what it means to be a school board trustee, and have some understanding of children. I think that's the problem right now is a lot of people on our board are great. They all have, CEOs or CFOs or great business people, finances. But there's nobody on the board that's really been working with the kids, understanding the development of children. And that's where I feel like I come in, because I have a background of working with preschoolers, elementary kids, kids in hospital settings, kids with behavioral issues or autism. And that's the main reason why we should all be on the school board, is for the kids.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to ask you these questions today.
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to listen to you and answer them and be a part of the taco time. I appreciate that.
That was a really good answer. We do the intro at the end.
Oh, okay.
It's a little professional move I found out about recently. By recently, I mean
2 days ago?
Yeah. No, I was gonna say like years ago, but
Oh.
I've never really had an opportunity to implement it until now.
Oh, okay.
I'm just glad the idea stuck around.